6 months into the Taliban's takeover, Afghanistan is hurtling towards a humanitarian crisis of epic proportions. 2/3 of the population does not have access to food, malnutrition in children is dramatically increasing, and the rights of women and girls are systematically being eroded every day. According to the UN, 23 million people are at risk of life-threatening hunger in Afghanistan today.
To every family that we are taking the food, they have only food for one time, not the 2 or 3 times. Only one time they can eat food.
اکثریت وقتا خانه کمی میرم. باور به خدا بسیاری وقتا ما همطور شام بیروی میکنم میبرایم. مجبور میشیم چی کنم میرم دارم زیارت میرم چادری میپوشم. یک لقمه هم در ازیا میارم که یک وقت 3 وقت ما یک وقت نام 3 وقت ما هیچ شکم سیر نام نمیخوریم. هیچ اصلا نام شکم سیر در خانه ما پیدا نمیکنیم.
I remember I took the food packages to one of the families, and inside the food packages there were 3 or 5 kgs of soya. The children rushed to the soya and they started eating it raw without cooking. Now you could see how hungry they have been. This is happening not just with 1 or 2 families. A lot of families, when we go there, the same thing is happening.
Female-headed households have been especially affected owing to severe restrictions on women's mobility imposed by the Taliban.
It's kind of limited for the women to move around to a distance area. Like I think they cannot go beyond 70 kilometers, something like this that the Taliban have already mentioned. In some provinces, they have different rules. For example, if you go to Khost or in Badakhshan and some other provinces, there are strict rules that women cannot get out of the house without a mahram, without a male.
Violence against women and girls is on the rise. Victims have no recourse to justice, and shelters for women have been closed for months now.
The level of violence is more than before, unfortunately. The economic pressure that's on the family usually, creates a lot of violence. And then there is the feeling of kind of supremacy among the males in the families, Unfortunately, this situation existed even before the Taliban came, especially in Pashtun families. Now that the Taliban has come, the situation has gone worse. I mean, right now a female cannot go and complain. I mean, this is something which benefits the men. So they can do anything. All the efforts to reopen the shelter has been in vain. Nothing has come out of it because they are strictly against this.
As international organizations scramble to distribute food, many marginalized Afghans are left out. With decades of experience providing humanitarian assistance in Afghanistan, our Afghan frontline partner focuses on reaching the most marginalized families that need support. Staff members identify children and women begging in the markets. They visit their homes to determine if there is a legitimate need, and then food packages are delivered to them. Each family receives a package that will last a month and cost the organization $75.
نه این کلان مامان دو تأثیر ورزش گرفتم در مکتب تاین خوردار راست میگم یه شیش ندانست میبا بیتشان سیکت آنستم میبا پایشان میبا خوردنشان همی آمد که مادر فلانی تو بیت میگرن مادر بود برای مادر چیز میگرن بیت میریم ما مسئوله ندارم گفتم نه نمانده میشم ایجا هم نتانستم زور مام نکشیم هیچ کسی فیلم هیچ کسی نمیتونه میریم خواه آدگام جای خودم اگر این رای تا کار کنم یا خواهم یا پخته یا بیچاره این یا کالا یکم چیز دیگه نه دیگه فعلا نمیتونه به دربار خدا ما نمیره
شده اقدر دلتنگ کتابچه و معلم صنفمان اقدر دلتنگشان شدیم که
As the Taliban's restrictions on secondary and higher education for girls and women continue, it will have devastating long-term consequences on women's lives.
Girls' education, they can go to school up to class 6, not above that.
نام مروه است، یکی از شاگردان مکتب مولانا هستم. صنف 11 به دوران جمهوریت درسای خودم می‌خواندم، پیشرفت داشتم و هر آرزویی داشتم می‌فهمیدم که برایش به آرزوهای خود میرسم. مادر ما آزاد بود، خودم هم آزاد بودم، زندگی خوبی داشتیم، وضعیت اقتصادیمون خوب بود، زندگی خیلی خوب بود با وجودی از اینکه پدرم شهید شده بود، اما باز هم یک زندگی خوبی داشتیم. اما زمانی که طالبان به کشور ما آمدن، مکتب‌ها را بالای ما بند ساختن، نه تنها بالای ما، بالای خیلی از دخترای زیادی که آرزوهایشان به خارج از کشور میخوایم که همراه ما میشوند و همکاری کنند تا ما دوباره آزادی خود به دست بیاریم.